What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to go over that sustain exercise in detail. Check out the tabs, join me on Patreon, and super cheap. You'll get all my lessons, all my tabs. Please like, subscribe, and let's get into the lesson. What's up, guys? Welcome to today's lesson. I've played this exercise before on the channel, but I haven't really broken it down. So that's what we're going to do today. First off, we're going to go over to our 5th fret here on the B string. And then you're going to make like a power chord. And here, I'm actually going to move the camera over so that you see my right hand, because it is just as important as the left hand. So you can do this many different ways, and I'll get to that, but for right now, I'm using hybrid picking. So I'm plucking down and then plucking with the middle finger. Just like that. Okay, so we're gonna start off. Then I'm gonna use my 2nd finger on the 6th fret. It's very important that these notes ring into each other. We don't want them sounding like this. I mean, you can do that if you want. That's a kind of a staccato sort of approach to all this, but this is a sustain exercise, okay? So we want to make sure that each note is bleeding into the next, and that'll give you a lot of control on your left hand when to move each finger, okay? So we have here notice that that 6th finger bleeds into the 3rd. And it's still bleeding into the 4th finger. Okay, one more time. Each note bleeding into one another. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that exact pattern and move it down a string while keeping the E string pattern the same. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go over here to our 1st, but stay on the E string with the E string, and I'm using the middle finger on the E string, plucking. Okay, so it's the same pattern, but there's just a bigger stretch. Next. Then we go over to the D string, 4th string. More stretch to the 5th. That's kind of a tough stretch, I'm not gonna lie. That one right there. So again, the point is that everything is bleeding into each other. And how do we do that? The fingers move right when they're supposed to. So for example, we got my 1st finger then leaves when my 2nd finger plays the 6th fret. Oh, sorry. And then my 3rd finger leaves right when the 4th finger plays. So it prepares, leaves, it leaves and then prepares right when it's supposed to. So let's try that from right there. Now my 2nd finger lifts up, and then my 1st finger goes down, and my 4th finger lifts. So that's got to be a very clear. Okay, so we talked about different ways to pluck the strings on this one. I like using hybrid picking. This is a great hybrid picking builder. Okay, if you're not familiar with it, it'll help build up the skill for it. I find it the most effective out of the 3 different ways. So we can hybrid pick. You can also finger pick. So now my thumb is taking care of my low notes, and I actually alternate between index and middle finger. Index, middle, index, middle. So I go back and forth. And we're talking here about the right hand, okay? This is what I'm focused on for right now. So it can be pretty cool like that. That's originally how I learned it on classical guitar. Or the hardest way, I think, is to pick throughout. You have this, you can do this string skipping. You know, it could be a great exercise for that. So each of these different ways of our right hand, the different styles of playing this exercise on the right hand could be really, really beneficial. So I'd focus mostly on the left hand. This is a left hand exercise, but don't be scared to experiment with the right and see, you know, get some hybrid picking going, build up your finger picking and your alternate picking string skipping. So yeah, go ahead and learn this, and I'm sure you'll be awesome with it. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that lesson, that little technique that we learned there, the sustain. Go ahead and please like and subscribe. I also have a Patreon, just started one, so I think for very little money, you can get all of the lessons, PDFs that you get from my channel. Helps out a whole lot, helps me get better stuff and do better videos. So hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.